Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship's aground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, the professor and Mary Ann, here on Gilligan's Island.
Welcome back, adventurers. Welcome back. Baby, 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 baby. Alright, so if you caught the videos, let me tone it down, I'm sorry. Alright, so if you saw my short earlier today, you saw the final march of the Honda Shadow. The final march was taking me down to Tifton, Georgia to pick up, oh, Fat Fatty! Fat Fatty is back, baby! Woo! I can't tell you how happy I am to be back on this motherfucker right here. Oh, this feels so amazing. Oh, it is so nice. Definitely more brutish than the ST. Definitely more brutish than the ST. I am so excited, guys. I can't even begin. Oh, but this isn't for me. This isn't for me. This is Catastrophic's new bike. We have traded in the bike that my father gave him to get the bike that I used to ride. Something newer, something more dependable. Oh, I am so happy to be able to do this for him and get him on a bike that I know is badass. I love this bike. Even with the 107, y'all know I don't talk shit on the 107s. That's what this motherfucker right here has got, and this thing is gliding like ice, baby. Woo! Man. And I'll tell you what, that Shadow didn't give me a lick of trouble getting down here. It was up and going and running all the way down. Woo! It's definitely a stance I'm no longer used to, but it won't take me long to get the feeling of this back. Give me 10 minutes, I got you, baby. Woo! Alright, adventurers. I'm gonna enjoy this fucking ride. Y'all are welcome to stay with it. Welcome to join in and listen to what I gotta say. But this is a big deal for us. For those of you who don't know about this Fat Bob, let me rewind the tape back. Let me rewind it way back to back in 2018 when me and Mala were on a 96 Sportster. I can't get that mirror adjusted like I want it. That means I just got to keep everybody on my right. We were riding a 96 Sportster that we got from her sister, and we went down on this ain't a 117, baby, but it's still there. It is still all there. Oh, anyway, in 2018 we went down on that Sportster, and for a year we were recovering physically and mentally, and then I wanted to get back on a bike. So what we were doing is we were talking to a couple of people, and I wanted to get on a couple of bikes, try them out, see what they felt like, figure out what I wanted to get back on. Long story short, on this end, ended up going down to Tifton Harley Davidson and was hoping to get on a Sportster Roadster, but that wasn't in the cards. They didn't have one. They had a canary yellow V-Rod, in fact the same fucking color as this trailer I'm coming up on. Oh, but they had that and a Sportster 48. Now with the 48 we were able to maintain the forever warranty that they have. So that's why let me turn this down. Oh, if I can, shit. Oh, is this getting louder? Alright, I'll talk over it, shit. Anyway, got the Sportster 48. Wallace stayed up at the dealership with us till like 9 o'clock at night, completing the sale of that Sportster 48. And then it wasn't even a year later, I hit Wallace up. Actually, I didn't have the dedication to Tifton Harley at that moment. I reached out to a couple other dealerships like the Macon Harley shop, and I did not enjoy my experience at the Macon dealership. I told them I wanted to upgrade what I was upgrading from and didn't know what I wanted to go to, and all he wanted to talk about was numbers. That wasn't for me, baby. But I contacted Wallace, said, hey man, you're the one that sold me this bike a year ago. I need an upgrade. Can you set me up? And Wallace lined up 6 bikes. This was the 4th one I tried. Once I got on this one, there was no point in getting on the rest of them. I knew this was the one for me. This bike had about 2,300 miles on it when I picked it up. It is currently sitting at 43,500 598. That means I put on the roughly 41,000 miles on this bike in the year and a half to 2 years I was on it. And then of course we traded this baby in on the Lowrider ST when the time came right, and I didn't regret it. I love my ST. That is a very elegant bike, but I tell you what, once you get behind a brute like this again, you know where the money's at. I am so happy to be able to get this bike to Catastrophic. This means a lot, adventurers, to have this bike back at home. And for my son, when he first started learning how to ride, he always saw this bike as he was learning on the 750, as he was learning on his Shadow, as he played around on the CTX. He saw this bike and knew to stay off of it. He wasn't ready for it. Now I am hand delivering this bike to him. My kid's at work right now. He took my ST to work. I'm going there now to drop this bike off to him and make the switch. This is a monumentous fucking night for me, guys. That's all I can say. I'm gonna enjoy this ride, get off this damn camera. Y'all have a good one.